We are back for part 4 of the King's Castle, King James along with Flair Chopin. And like I said, this is going to be a huge weekend because tomorrow night, SmackDown Live presents TLC, which, for those of you that don't know, actually stands for Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. No, it stands for Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. So we're going to break down the card here a little bit, because we got some interesting things to talk about, including the WWE Championship match, the TLC match between Dean Ambrose and the current champion AJ Styles. And I gotta say, after what we saw this past Tuesday on SmackDown Live, this match has gotten so much more personal because AJ delivered a brutal and heinous attack to James Ellsworth after the Ambrose Asylum, including a Styles Clash delivered off the steel steps. So, I seriously hope James Ellsworth's career is not over before it even starts. But, in an interesting twist here, I've got to give the edge to the champion. And I'll tell you why. Like I said, Dean Ambrose has kind of been the lunatic, if you will, no pun intended. But he's also kind of been mentoring James Ellsworth to the point where he helped him get his contract a couple of weeks ago. But I think the attack may be fuel for Ellsworth to turn heel. So I wouldn't be surprised if AJ Styles walks out as champion either way. What do you make of that?
I would have to, for the first time in the history of the show, agree with what you just proposed.
You agree with me?
I do.
Hallelujah!
What you said made sense.
Well, you know, they say there's a first time for everything.
There is.
But we'll soon find out. Also, in another...
Wait, we're going to find out soon if there's a first time for everything?
Well, we'll find out if my prediction is right. That's what I'm saying.
I was like, how are we going to find that out soon?
But anyway, in another rivalry-related storyline here, we're going to see the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, defending against Dolph Ziggler. And by order of General Manager Daniel Bryan, regardless of who wins this match, these two men will go their separate ways after TLC. And we now know that this match is a ladder match. So, who does this favor in your opinion?
Who's the wrestlers in this ladder match?
It's Miz and Dolph Ziggler.
Oh God, what a thriller. Can they both lose?
Well, no, unless they both fall off the ladder and break their backs.
That probably won't happen. Who? Miz and Dolph Ziggler. I would like to say Dolph Ziggler, but for some reason the WWE's insistent on keeping the Miz in the spotlight a little bit.
And I think I know why that is, because the Miz is one of those characters that people like because they love to hate him. He's one of the biggest heels in the WWE, not just on SmackDown.
I do think he plays his character.
Not just on SmackDown. And honestly, I think it would make better sense to probably let him stay champion and have a new rivalry just so the fans can hear him gloat and continue to boo him, because I think that makes sense. But you're going with the Miz on that one?
Yeah.
Me too.
I do think there's something to what you said. I agree with you. They keep him around because he's so good at his character.
Yeah.
But after a while, it has to be kind of frustrating for the Miz that he's always kind of in that, what we call the mid-card.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, he's making money.
Absolutely.
And getting them checks, Miz.
And another title match here. This one I think is interesting. We found out this past week on SmackDown Live that it's going to be Slater and Rhino defending the SmackDown Tag Team titles against Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton of the New Wyatt family. Now this one, for me, is a given. And I hate to say this, but I have to, like I said a couple of weeks ago, I have to agree with what JBL said. With Randy Orton by his side, Bray Wyatt is more dangerous than ever. So therefore, I'm giving the edge to the new Wyatt family.
Yeah. Again, we're in agreement. Or agreement. I don't know if agreement is a word.
Well,
that might have been just a James. Hold on.
No,
I'm gonna look this up.
no,
that sounds right.
It's a Blairism.
That's agreement might be a word.
It is, but it's also one of your Blairisms.
Oh, it is a word. It is in the dictionary. Agreement.
Well, you learn something new every day on this show.
There is a first time for everything, as we'll soon find out.
I still can't believe I said that. Anyway, turning to the women's division for SmackDown here for a second, we have two huge women's matches.
I feel like we're covering more wrestling than ever this week. There's a lot of stuff going on, huh?
Yeah. We have two huge women's matches for TLC. Becky Lynch defends the SmackDown Women's title against Alexa Bliss in a tables match, which basically means the first person to get put through a table loses. Now, these two have been at each other's throats since October, and I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Alexa takes the title this time. What do you make of this?
Well, do you think Alexa, and I don't even know who Alexa is, do you think she's ready for a superstar push?
I think so, and I think that's one of the reasons why they decided to make her into a heel once she became part of the main roster. Because, like I said, there's certain heels on the men's side that the fans just love to hate.
Right.
But there's also certain heels on the women's side that are better than others. People who are more catty, like Alexa and Carmella. And I say Carmella, which you'll find out about in a moment. But I say Carmella for a reason, which you'll find out about in a moment. But
you just repeated that twice.
Because I was correcting my grammar.
Yeah, this show's grammar heavy.
But anyway, I say Alexa takes the title this Sunday. We'll see if I'm right come tomorrow night. But anyway, also we're gonna see Carmella, the Princess of Staten Island, take on Nikki Bella in a no disqualification match. And this is quite interesting because Carmella has been very jealous of Nikki Bella since Nikki Bella upstaged her at SummerSlam. In fact, there's suspicion that she might have been the one to attack Nikki Bella at Survivor Series, taking her out of the female versus female 5-on-5 match. So there's some serious bad blood between these two. And just as a matter of public record,
ooh, public record. Here we go.
Carmella may have dug herself into an even deeper hole this past Tuesday on SmackDown when she went out on national television and tried to publicly address Nikki's boyfriend, John Cena. And she had some very unflattering things to say to Mr. Cena about Nikki and about Total Divas and Total Bellas.
So now she wants total revenge.
Right.
See what I did there?
Yes, very nice pun, sir. Very nice pun. But that's gonna be an interesting match by itself. But I'd love to see Nikki win this match because I think it's time somebody finally shut Carmella up. I mean, she's a great wrestler, but I think she's a little too full of herself here.
Ooh, you think she needs to be humbled?
Right. She's been gloating about that attack for weeks, and I think enough is enough. But we'll we'll soon see. But anyway, like I said, you can check that out tomorrow night exclusively on the WWE Network. So make sure you do that. But when we come back, it'll be time for Blair and I to tell you what's hot, as well as give you our NFL picks for the week, so stay right there.
Is the next part going to be part 5?
I believe so.
Wow. We're going.